Hello, today is Wednesday, November 24th, 2021, and this is the Wednesday Zoom practice for Rise Hypnotic Meditation. Last week, we did a practice of mindful eating in preparation of the holidays. So today, I would like to bolster that and strengthen that a little bit and bring mindfulness to the breath. If we really want to be mindful with our eating, we can't just do it when we want to eat. We really need to be more mindful in our life all the time. So practicing mindfulness with the breath is a great way to practice it and make mindfulness just easier and a more natural way of being in our bodies, in our minds. So if you would, get comfortable. Close the doors, turn off your phone. This will take about 15 minutes. So just give yourself this time. So today we're going to tune into the idea that what we practice will get stronger. The truth is that many of us feel like we don't have time for one more practice. And if we're adding mindful eating to the mix, then things really do get complicated. Because then we can become judgmental with ourselves and also wondering whether we're doing it right. Is this really what mindful eating is, what I'm doing? Is being mindful what I'm doing? So today we're just going to practice that a little bit more so that you'll feel it more in your body. You'll be able to connect with it quicker and be able to go there quicker. So today we're using this practice to fine-tune our vision and our intention. And understand that mindful eating is not just one more thing to do, but mindful eating and mindfulness has a tremendous value, that this practice is actually essential to our self-care. And by taking care of ourselves this way, we are then able to do the work we're called to do. We're able to be more present and mindful in our jobs, our families, and our lives. Before we begin, allow some time to get properly settled and be comfortable. Remove any distractions. Treat this 15 minutes as a gift to yourself, an investment in yourself and your self-care and well-being. So first we're going to settle in with some breath work. So the first thing is to just pause for a minute and tune into your breath. Where are you with your breath? Are you inhaling? Are you exhaling? Are you holding your breath? Are you between the inhale and the exhale? Just notice. And then I'd like you to take a few deep cleansing breaths and breathe into the areas of your body where you feel tension, stress, or tightness. So if your low back has been bothering you, breathe into your low back. If your jaw has been tight or you feel like you've been clenching your teeth, breathe into your jaw. Your shoulders, your hands are also places that we tend to hold tension. Check in with them. And check in with your gut. Is your belly relaxed? Or is it clenched? Just notice and let it go. Breathe into it and let it go. So as you continue this practice of breathing into areas of your body and beginning to get more mindful with that breath, actually placing the breath, I'd like you to reflect while you're doing that. And how have these practices been going for you? Do you feel like it's one more thing to do or something that you should do but don't really get around to doing? Do you push it off because you feel like you don't have the time or that it really doesn't make a difference? What have you explored your attitude towards doing these practices? What if you were to reframe these 15 minutes a day that you take to do these practices and see them as gifts as jewels or treasures that could power you and fuel you through the rest of your day. So keeping with your breath, not because we have to mindfully breathe, but because we get to mindfully breathe. Feel your back on the surface that is supporting it, your hips and your legs supported, and sit tall or lay tall. Let your spine be tall and feel dignity and respect for what you're doing, and pride. It's totally normal to feel a little hesitation or even to question why you are doing these practices or if you're doing them correctly. That's human nature. But every time you hear that idea drifting in, or any internal question or any internal doubt, just kindly, gently, respectfully bring your attention back to your inhales and your exhales. Find again this natural rhythm of receiving in breath, energy, and life, and of exhaling, giving, an outpouring, a releasing, a letting go. Lifting your chest ever so slightly to make a little more space for each inhale. Allow your head to tip forward slightly, chin drawing in gently towards your throat, just slightly, and follow the path from the moment of intake of your next inhale. Notice where the breath travels. Is it shallow in your lungs? Does it go deep into your belly? Or can you inhale energy and breath up through your feet? And notice the quality of your breath and how you and your body respond to the breath. And do the same with your exhale. Watching with your mind's eye, your exhale exit your body. Notice the path it travels, the length and the energy behind the exhale. And if it works for you, feeling the gentle spaces, the little pockets of rest between each breath, between the inhale and the exhale, sweet, quiet spaces, nectars of nourishment. And so, connected to your breath, connect also to the sentiment or the attitude without any negativity, self-loathing, or questioning. Just notice the quality of your attitude and see if you can pull back the curtains to reveal a more softer sense of appreciation or simplicity of just being present with your mind and your body. Giving full attention to your attitude of what you're practicing. Practicing making space, practicing healing, practicing self-care, so these attributes can grow stronger and more vibrant. And take a deep breath in as you exhale. Feel your body. Reflect now. Perhaps this time your practice shifted. Taking note of your attitudinal awareness and consider your intention. Why is it that you are so passionate now about mindful eating? What value does it serve you? Certainly it will help you be freer, and perhaps freer from the yo-yo or negative effects of dieting. Perhaps it will help you be free from the chaos of emotional or environmental triggers and cravings. But there's another layer of value for when you free yourself. You are also freeing those around you, people you love and the people you are with. For when you change your energy, you change the energy of the environment that you're in and the people that you are with. Practicing mindfulness is an ongoing practice. More than just bring kindness or sweetness to your mindful eating, you are also bringing intention. The reason why you are eating, when you ate, what you ate, how you ate, and where you used your energy. Consider how much attention you give these questions to your mindful eating practice. And what was your overall attitude about these types of questions and experiences? How many times or how likely are you now to practice being mindful throughout your day? Do you notice when you have a first edge of irritation or some kind of emotional discomfort or craving that you are pausing and taking a few conscious breaths and identifying what it is your body and your mind actually need in this moment? Are you practicing being aware of how full you are when you're eating? Things like using the numbers scale, stopping when you feel satisfied, or stopping when you feel stuffed or bloated, and eating at the first sign of hunger instead of waiting until you are ravenous or starving. If you wonder if you're doing these things right or if you have time to do them, remember, those are also part of the human condition. Set the intention that the value of these practices is not only for serving yourself, but also so you will better be able to treat those that you love. Mindful eating can be used as a double-edged sword. You could use this as a way to inject even more self-judgment, self-loathing, or self-doubt, when in reality, what we want to be practicing is loving kindness. A practice that is filled with almost playfulness and curiosity. So as we move forward, keep in mind your attitudinal quality towards the practices we're doing. I'd like you to think of having an attitude of gratitude, and remembering that these practices are essential to our self-care and how we can do the work we're meant to do in our lives. We're all feeling like we should be more and do more, but at the end of the day, what we practice becomes stronger. So if when you're practicing your conscious breathing awareness, if you're practicing feeling irritated or self-doubt, then that is what you are going to grow. So pay attention to where your attitude is and what you are focusing on and what you are making bigger in your life. Is it the worry that's bigger, or are you making the peace in your life and peace in your heart bigger? To eat with intention and attention, practice being aware of any distractions while you eat. Allow yourself to shift between socializing and eating. The invitation again is to practice 5 minutes or even more of intentional breathing. And yes, you have time. And yes, you are doing it right. Please practice and identify, explore different ways to feel your true needs. Sometimes we just need a hug or some time off or some time alone instead of reaching out for food. So please explore different ways to fill your true needs. And last but not least, please take some time to consider what can support your daily practice of mindful eating. So feeling this attitude shift about mindful eating, feeling excited and playful and joyful about the shift that you're making, and embodying it wholly. Feel that power within yourself to guide your own life and be in control of your life. Take another deep breath and feel yourself again, supported by the furniture or the place where you are. Feel your fingers and your toes, and come back to the present moment. Come back to being here with me. I hope that helped. I hope that bolsters your mindful eating and conscious eating. And it's not only just about the eating, it's about being mindful and conscious all the time, every moment, as much as we can. Practice makes it stronger. So these videos are under my name, Mary Welp, on YouTube. And then you can also grab them from my website. It's risehypnoticmeditation.com. Have any questions, need any support, please feel free to reach out. Always here for you. Take care.